Yeah, I think I let you down. I think you were just disappointed, honestly, because you did have these expectations. You thought it would just be magically ever after because we got married.
Yeah. Emotions are indicators, not dictators, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we make emotions not dictators, then it may dictate something that may really cause irreparable danger or, damage to that person. And
it probably was very disappointing because I'm sure you assumed I would be fa la 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 every day. I am truly a happy, fun person, but that doesn't mean like you walk in the house, I'm gonna just start jamming because you home. Is
I'll never forget it. Like on our honeymoon, remember we got in an argument about it.
All right, friends, welcome to the PB&J show. I'm PB. That's Pilar Bell.
Yeah, and I'm Jay, Lester Bell Jr., but I'm a junior, so Jay, what people call me. So just want to let y'all know that tidbit.
Yeah, and we are here to, I think, entertain, teach, encourage, learn.
Want to give value, right?
Yeah. Just open our lives up. Welcome people in, but also hope you can give us some tips. This is a two-way street here.
Yeah. We don't want you to look at this as we are gurus. We are actually guides, because no one in life is a guru except Jesus Christ. Well, would he be a guru though?
What is a guru? What's that definition?
Yeah, the guru, the guru, like the modern day guru, knows all the information about all the things about that subject.
I think God is a guru then. Yeah. And Jesus, since he was a man, couldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to study that one.
Because Jesus is God in physical form, so he had access.
Yeah, access. I mean, he knew all things,
Yeah. But even with being a guide, I want to say that when we go on vacation, the tour guide is like in charge and we're just following behind.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what we're doing. Are we? Are we leading the way?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not in that aspect. Like guides, I look at it more so of we're going to share our experience, but we're also going to learn from your experience as well. So it's not just going to be from our experience as alone, because we're still growing in this thing as well. So like tour guides have to learn the tour, just like we have to learn the roles and the rules and the ways of life and relationships and marriage and all of that good stuff.
So just be with us.
Just be with us. Yeah, let's just have fun in this thing.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get to see our side. And so you want to kind of give some history about why we exist, why we created the PB&J show.
Yeah. History on why we exist. I think we exist because God wanted us to. I don't have no history like in the beginning, all of that stuff happened. Right. What we're here to do today? What am I talking about? What am I saying? What was the question?
So why do we exist? Why did we create the PB&J show? Who did we think about when we created the PB&J show?
Well, I can say I thought about myself. That sounds real selfish, doesn't it? Yeah, but that's the truth. I thought about how many people lied to me. And I thought about what I thought I knew to be true and all of my ideals. And I am very serious about making sure people understand realistic expectations. I think I might have had some unrealistic ones, but I also know a lot of people told me a lot of things were very untrue about marriage. So yeah, I thought about me and what I wish somebody would have said or what I could have seen. Because, my parents were like married for forever when I started actually thinking about marriage. So they had already worked through the stuff, right? But yeah, I don't want people to feel like marriage is a certain way or a certain thing. And it's not all easy. It's mostly not easy. Yeah. Honestly. So
Mark. Yeah. So
what about you?
Yeah. I wanted us. I've always wanted. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but I never really could figure out.
I remember I saw you making your docu-series with your fiance. That wasn't me. Remember, we were following y'all's lives. Yeah.
Touche. All right. Yeah, we'll go there. That's okay.
Hear that.
Yeah. We were both engaged to separate people.
I didn't put it online.
You did.
I was not a follow my love story.
You did. You did. You did.
You probably was just watching me hard online.
Nah, I wasn't just watching you hard online. I saw that Everybody saw that. The world saw that. So, but we here now. We here now. So that's what matters. But I always wanted to start a YouTube channel personally, but I never really could kind of nail down the idea. And then God kind of gave me this idea for us to do the PB&J show, which is strange because when we first started, when PB, it's going to be interesting calling you that. When we first started.
Can you just call me Pilar?
Yeah. When me and Pilar first started dating, I never forget it. I was in line at Burger King on my lunch break. Shouldn't have been eating Burger King, but I ate it that day. And she was like, it'd be cute if we called ourselves PB&J. I was like, Garrett, that's corny. And here we are years later, and here we are, PB&J show. So be prophetic, and she knew what she was talking about back then. She knows what she
mostly know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Not all the things.
Not all the things.
It's on camera, y'all. Timestamp it. Timestamp it, Indy. Not all the things, but lots of the things.
Yeah. So ultimately, we created this to help couples grow and flourish in their relationships and marriage, and have fun, have a fun marriage, a fruitful marriage, and a fulfilling marriage. And so, we exist. So today's episode, our topic is marriage. It's not what we expected. It's not what we expected at all. So let's kind of dive into that kind of expectations and how we allow those expectations to create certain mindsets for us. And so, what was one expectation that you had in marriage that you was expecting it to be? And
okay, so I didn't have marriage expectations as much as I had what a man should do when he's in my life expectations. So I think maybe that was first problem. Not really thinking about marriage and just thinking about what I feel like a man is supposed to be doing, right?
Okay.
And fortunately and unfortunately, I had a dad who was fantastic and did all the things, sung all the songs, did all the dances, wrote all the cards, gave me chocolates, right? And also did 20 hours of work a day. So my expectation unknowingly was for my husband to meet and exceed my dad, which is probably not the appropriate thing to think, right? But yeah, I think I just expected you to know how to be a husband. I think I expected you to show up for me the way that I was used to people showing up. And I really didn't realize, I was marrying the only boy, the youngest child, and a kid with 4 older sisters. I knew the math. The math just didn't math the way it should have mathed, right?
Yeah. That was kind of hard to accomplish. And, so with that expectation, how have you learned to temper that expectation? Or how have you learned to say, what, I don't need to create an expectation like that for my husband?
I don't know that I learned to temper that. I think life shot me and I had to just respond to that.
It shot you hard, huh?
Yeah, I don't know that it was, I got to gradually accept much when it has come to my adult life, as much as I've had to learn how to adjust quickly. And after periods of rage and fury, I think I got it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on another episode too, right? Yeah.
What, rage and fury?
Yeah, rage and fury.
All right, let's rewind, because you are the magical thinker between the two of us. So it's real. You had lots of expectations.
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of expectations. My friends in school would always call me the hopeless romantic because I knew I wanted to be married. I feel like I had an idea of what that marriage should look like, right? And so one of the things in which I expected was that everything like arguments wouldn't be such a big thing in marriage. If my personality is more so trying to keep the peace, not trying to temper a conflict. And so arguments were oh man, this is about to be over. And it's only been a few months. But the thing is, I think, with our story, which I wouldn't recommend for everybody, We started dating in 1 month. 6 months later, we got married. 4 months later, I lost my father. So 3 months. No, it was 4 months later. We
got married June the 30th.
Yeah,
that's 1 day from July the 1st.
Yeah, so
July, August, September.
He died in October.
Right.
July,
yeah. It
August,
doesn't matter.
September, October.
Yeah,
4
it was
months
quick.
later. It was quick. Yeah. So my expectations of marriage was also met with grief, in which I tried to run from. And so from that, my expectations of having an argument with Pilar, but still dealing with grief, it was like, I almost felt like the end of the world was about to happen, because it's like, how do I deal with both of these things at the same time? And so just the expectation of, arguments wouldn't be as explosive as they were, or disagreements wouldn't be as disagreeable as they were. But we always...
I want to add here.
I can't finish.
Yeah, I just want, because we got married, we still had some time before the loss.
Of course.
So what was that like for you?
So for me, the whole thing of the conflict, I think me thinking in marriage that the conflict wouldn't be as much. Like I was thinking there would be conflict, but the conflict wouldn't be as much conflict as we had. I'll never forget it. Like on our honeymoon, remember we got in an argument about our exes. We was eating lobster on the beach. Remember?
We didn't get in an argument about our exes.
Not we did. We did. Not. We did. We got in an argument.
I was not trying to talk about exes on our honeymoon.
Yeah, I don't know how we started talking about them.
You talked about them.
Oh, but yeah. it led to an argument, and it led to us not enjoying our honeymoon. Oh wait, DR.
I don't know.
It was on the beach, so it was lobster.
It's a blur, and I want to keep it a blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know what I was gonna say in the finish, but yeah, that was an expectation I had, that conflict wouldn't be. And conflict is not a bad thing. And if we look at conflict as a bad thing, then every time conflict happens, we'll think it's a bad thing. So, what were some other expectations that you had?
I mean, I really didn't have. I don't think that was a thing for me as what I thought marriage would be like, or a union would be like. I just had expectation about what I thought it would be like to have another person, like, who said, yes, I want to spend my life with you.
Yeah.
I guess I assumed more. I think I had to learn that you were not a direct communicator. Mm-hmm. I assumed that you were more direct, because because we also dated at a distance. So we were not just wasn't fast, we were in the same city. Yeah. So when we would talk, it would be very insular, right? Like, it's just me and you were very direct, and I liked that. I was like, this man gonna handle me without handling me. Y'all know what I'm saying? And it was cute. And then we got married, and we were always together. Mm-hmm. Not only that, we were no longer just me and you. So all of the external factors and forces were also immediately shifted in our relationship. And I think I assumed that you were okay with conflict because of the way that it was when it was just the two of us. But I wasn't prepared to learn without you telling me. I wasn't prepared to learn by experience that addressing things head on was not your method of communication. Because I came in expecting you to be like, we got a problem, let's fix the problem. Because, like, that's just how I live my life. That's how my family culture was. It was like, we see it, we address it, we fix it, we move on. And I expected that maybe.
So, yeah. And, we often tell clients, we often tell people and our clients too, that, when two people come together, it's like two different communication patterns, two different upbringings, two different experiences. And so that's just the essence of becoming one.
Yeah.
Like bridging that together, and you just don't become one on day one. You are one, of course, but it takes time to become one. And I think the expectation that I had was once we got married, like that was the end all be all, and we like will become one at that moment. But I had to learn, like,
yeah,
we are becoming one. Like even now, like we are becoming one. And I think a lot of times people get married thinking that, okay, once I get married, like no more arguments. Honestly, I didn't expect once you get married everything to elevate the way it did. Like everything kind of went to just like another level. And we're going to talk about that in one of the episodes about how the enemy does not want to see kingdom marriages. And so we're going to talk about how like our biggest arguments came on Wednesdays and Sundays. And yeah, so we'll talk about that later down the line. But that expectation of wanting, of automatically becoming one, it had to be, for me, it had to be tempered. It had to be like,
yeah, I think I let you down. I think you were just disappointed, honestly, because you did have these expectations. You thought it would just be magically ever after because we got married.
Yeah.
And what happened was we got bills together.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And it probably was very disappointing because I'm sure you assumed I would be fa la 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 every day. I am truly a happy, fun person, but that doesn't mean like you walk in the house, I'm going to just start jamming because you home, which is low key what I really think you thought. Because at one point you actually said something very similar to me. So it ain't even low key. It's high key, friends. Well, high key. He was like, "You not excited when I come home."
Yeah, the thing is,
we both been at work.
Yeah, the thing is, when we dated, like I guess when we dated, that created an air of like when I would come through your apartment door, like you would come jump in my arms. Yeah. And so I was thinking that every day in marriage, like I'm at home, like your boy here, like your boy worked hard, like
so did I.
So did she. Yes.
So what?
Yes. I would just think like, here come the gummies. Here come the jump in my arms.
Right. While also not doing that consistently yourself. So it was a false expectation, which I get. Our personalities are very outside and inside, right?
Yeah.
So I could get it. But when we talk through it now, I'm like, oh, he was severely disappointed, which probably made you be more internal.
Yeah, which I am. But I will say this. I will say ultimately, like, even though we're talking about like some negative expectations, there were some positive things that happened as well. Because it's not like all bad. Like it's not like everything been bad since day one. Like we've had our battles. We still have our battles. But ultimately, I think we had some good expectations, right? Just making sure we've had some. Well, not good expectations. Yeah. But we've had some good things that we did not expect that happened for us, right? No,
I don't have any memories of. I honestly can't look back on that for real. When I say early, I mean like the first 6 months because so much happened.
Yeah.
So much happened, and I think we're forgetting your dad was sick during all of that too. It wasn't like we woke up one day and he was gone. No, he was sick the entire time we dated.
Yeah.
So, I don't really have a lot of good memories of those first 6 months. But I will say it doesn't matter because it did make me leave. Like that's how I look back at that. Like I see devotion and commitment through very difficult time. Probably the hardest time of my life, honestly. And
what made it the hardest time of your life?
Well, it was the first time I chose to be with somebody forever, and it seemed like that person did not want to do forever. So it was hard because I kept showing up when. Why? Like I didn't see no dividends. I didn't see no returns. I wasn't seeing the joy that I experienced in the dating world. So it was like I could be dating and get more benefits, and I kept choosing you because I loved you and I love you, and nothing else mattered. At the end of the day, for me, it was just like this is a hard time, which I didn't know I could do. That's the truth. I never dated anybody for long. Right when I was done with you. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's just your personality.
Yeah,
like when you're done.
But I'm just out of there, and I proved something to myself. Maybe that's the positive, that I could do it.
Yeah, Yeah, so I mean that's a good I mean that.
I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect that to happen, but I'm saying that's something good that comes that we that we did not expect.
Yeah. And I knew God had told me that you were my husband. So
yeah,
until God told me you weren't, you were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel the same way, you know, especially when I saw you in that gold dress. Yeah.
I don't think that was God speaking though. I think that was other parts.
That was God speaking. He was speaking. He said, "Son, this is your chosen one in the gold dress. You see how she shines and
while I'm in Vegas on the girls trip.
On the girls trip, right?" So yeah, I would say that's not what we expected. I think one thing that I did not expect that is good is someone who would like stick with me through the grief, because like I internalize stuff so much, and so like in those times you did not say, you know, I'm out of here, like he just lost his dad, like I'm gone. Like you could have, but you chose not to, and I'm forever grateful for you for that and appreciative of you for that. So that's why whatever you say you want now, you know, I try to make that possible for you. Stamp
it, America. Put Jay said whatever you want now. He tried to make happen.
I mean, write that in the comments. Look at your hand.
Write that in the comments.
Look at your hand.
Run it back. Make that on like repeat or something.
look at your hand. So I just I appreciate you, and then you gave me something which I've always wanted, which is a son. And so yeah, Simba. Yeah, just like that. So he acts like.
So I should refer to you as Mufasa.
Yep.
Lester, Belle, that's Mufasa.
And this has been an episode of the PB&J show.
Belle, that's Mufasa.
Yeah. So honestly, throughout all of the, you know, negative expectations, not negative expectations, but just throughout
misguided, maybe.
I don't know. All of what we expected, God kind of gave us something better than what we expected. Could you say that? Could you say that?
You like say something good.
Because golly.
Absolutely. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't be here now. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't. All of this is just okay.
All right.
All of this is just a story. It's not good, bad, or anything. It's just the truth of what the experience was. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot of positive from it.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of positive from it. So,
do you want me to like get specific?
I mean, specific.
Were you asking?
I mean, it's up to you, babe.
No, I heard you say we got specific about the negative.
I mean, we got real specific about that.
I think I also made it full circle, though. I mean,
yeah,
the early was hard. Yeah, it's true. Something positive that I have gotten out of the marriage, is that the question? Something What about positivity?
I don't know.
It's all good. That's what I can say now.
It's all good.
It is good.
It's all good.
I think we're different people.
Yeah, I think that's something that I didn't expect to be a different person. Like, I'm different in the way I think. I'm different in the way I approach things. And the thing about marriage is, if you let it do what it's supposed to do, it will change you for the better. And I feel like we have both changed for the better. Like for example, I've been a little bit more direct in my conversation now because of our time together, and marriage should change you for the better. Your relationship should change you for the better. If it's changing you for the worse, I hate to say it, maybe with the wrong person.
Or it's just a hard season.
Because it
changed just for the worse up front.
Yeah.
So, and we know we are meant to be.
Yeah, of course.
Seek first the kingdom of God.
All right, Pastor P. Call her Pastor P. Put Pastor P in the comments.
No, I won't say if it's changing for the worse. I'd say we need to explore some things, because sometimes rage exists because you were hurting. Mm-hmm. I can say that for me for sure. Like I know what I done. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it was changing me for the worse. I think I was experiencing things I have never experienced before.
Yeah.
And from that, I learned how to better self-control. I learned how to have self-discipline. I learned how to self-regulate differently because I could see my own behaviors and be like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep doing that. So sometimes the behaviors are the things that become like flags to help you realize like something has to be different, and we can't just keep blaming the other person for making me upset.
Yeah. Emotions are indicators, not dictators, right? Mm-hmm. So if we make emotions our dictators, then it may dictate something that may really cause irreparable danger or, damage to that person. And so we have to make sure that we're not allowing our emotions. Emotions are real. They're real. But sometimes they just can't be trusted. And that's okay. And we have to, give that emotion, give that thought, give that imagination to God. And that's ultimately what we did, in our time. Like,
that was the positive. It was a real trust exercise.
It was a real trust exercise. And that's what marriage is a real trust exercise. Like, do I trust this thing that God said we're supposed to be a part of? Or do I not? And, your actions will flow from that and grow from that. So yeah. Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling bad. I feel great.
I feel like you was a little sad.
No, not at all. I already knew this.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we lived it. But I mean, like, hearing it can make you sad.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm good. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, how we want to end this thing?
What is this, part 1 or the end?
We can make this part 1.
No, I was just asking.
I don't know. I don't know what time we at. We think we need a timer, honestly.
So we just gonna break in this thing?
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, friends.
All right. Bye, friends. Bye.
That's India Brown. She's our producer.
Yeah. So if you hear us say Indy, she's our producer. Okay. So we're not just
everything.
Yeah. We're not just talking to the. We're not just talking to the walls. We somebody on the other side of the screen. So yeah.
We can make a theme song and sing it out.
No.
It's the PB. It's the PB&J show.
Mm-mm. I ain't feeling it right now. Give me a few years. Maybe. That's in the vault.
What is it, prophecy? You might want to wrap us out.
Okay, Pastor P.
What's that? Who are those people? He rap in. They talk about marriage. Belief. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Why did I get married? No. How married are you? That's that show. Yeah.
I gotcha. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of the PB&J show. Listen, if you made it this far, thank you. If you'll comment below positive expectations, that'll be great.
Positive expectations? Like write the word positive expectations?
Yeah. I don't know. What should
No,
they put?
I was confused on are they writing a positive expectation or are they writing the word positive expectation?
Write a positive expectation that you have for your spouse in the comments below. What
happens when it's unrealistic? Are we responding to those? What happens with this information? This is the clinician in me right here. Because I'm like, they could be writing things that we've experienced, and it's like, but wait.
Yeah, I just
that's a little unrealistic.
Yeah, maybe we could say, maybe we should reconsider this expectation that you have. Like if you have an expectation of them jumping, like doing something that you wouldn't do, we may need to reconsider. All right.
Yeah, I think that's tricky, but you can write your expectations down there. Maybe we could do in the question and answers. We can address some of these expectations.
Yeah. That'd be great. Okay. Awesome. We'll see y'all. Love y'all.
Tricky.
Peace.